Welcome to Brett Ridgeway's Learning for Light video lessons, and in this lesson we are going to be learning In the Bleak Midwinter, which is a Celtic Christmas tune. I didn't realize it was actually about the birth of Christ, and after listening to it, they actually somebody sing it. I was very happy to find that out. And so that'll be the tune for this week. And before we begin, I do want to thank my patrons. Now, I do that in every lesson, and I don't want them to think, or anyone to think, that I do that just because it should be done. And yes, it should be done. But I do it because I'm sincerely, truly thankful. I could not do this without them. They are helping me pay the bills, literally. And I just couldn't do this as a side thing. This is what I do as far as full-time music, and I just really appreciate their help. I also want to thank those who are sharing these videos and watching and commenting. And, you know, it's exciting to me as a teacher when people write and things click, or they succeed at something they have not been able to succeed at before. So I just want to thank everyone. So we're going to start this tune, and I would recommend you watch the entire video if you can. That is really a very big help, and those who have done that and are doing that will attest to that. But we're going to break this down phrase by phrase, and we're going to start with our thumb on 2. And you're simply going to play the 2 and either strum slowly or arpeggiate just out, out, out. Your thumb is going to slide up to 3, but not just up to 3. You're going to make your G chord, so that middle finger is going to go down. Now, you're not going to play that middle string, but you are going to slide that position up to 4. So you're going to be playing 4-2 open. And you can either strum that lightly and slowly, or you can arpeggiate it. And actually, you're not going to go clear across. You're just going to catch that middle string. So I'm going to do that a few times since I went across. You're just going out and back. Then your thumb's going to go down to 2. And then you're going to make an A chord, 101. And you're going to go out, 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 back on the middle. Or remember, you could go, or you could arpeggiate and strum across. Whatever you want to do. Make your A chord, out, 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 back, open, out, 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 back. Again. A chord, open. And you're going to make your A chord again. And that little phrase is you're holding your A, out, 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 drop your thumb on 2, play that note, lift it up, and arpeggiate out again. So it's again. Make sure you can play that little piece. So from the beginning. Then I would just lift up your ring finger, and you're playing that single note on a melody, put it back down, and then you're going to play out, 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 back, back. You're just going out and back. So let me go back a little. We're going to go to this phrase. Again. lift up your ring, out, 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 back, back. That's your first phrase. Let's repeat all of that. Make sure that's memorized. Let's continue. Just listen for a minute. I'm sorry. And if you notice, that is all repetition. You're just playing the whole song over again up to that point. And then this is where it switches. You're just playing out, out. You're going to fret the bass string at 2. Come back on the middle. And then back to the bass. Sorry about that. So out, out. Bass string at 2. Come back on the middle. Bass string open. Okay, so from the very beginning, here's our first 2 phrases, actually the first half of the song. You can put in a grace note here, just that middle string if you want. So make sure you stop, make sure you have that much memorized. You're going to start with your G chord for the next phrase. And you're just going to pick out, back. Then you're going to go down to 2, just play the D. Then back to your G. Slide that position up to 4-2. So it's see how you can do whatever you want there. You could go and don't come back on anything for that 2, then whatever you want to do. Now when you slide from this G, this 3-1-0 to the 4-2-0, make sure you're not inching like this. Don't inchworm it. You want to move it as one unit. So make sure you have that memorized. Then you're going to slide your thumb up and make a G chord, 5-3-3. So it's out, 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 back. Let me show you one more thing as I'm doing this. When I'm going from this G to the 2, notice this finger still stays hovered. It's not lifting, it's not moving away, it's right there. Now, you could do a couple things here. You could, when I make that 5-3-3, this pinky is already on the 3. And what I'm doing is I'm playing 2-0-2. And I'm using my ring finger, or my pinky on the 2. This ring finger's in the air, and the middle finger's on 2. You could do that. Or you could go with your thumb, if that's easier. Now, let me show you both ways again. So when I do it this way, then I hit the 4, lift it up, I'm playing that 2 because I'm still holding it, sliding this position down, and I'm just going out, back, out, back. But if you do it the other way, you could go now, I prefer the first way simply because you're moving your hand a whole lot less, but I want you to see that option. So that's one way. Let me just do that again. Sorry. Four, 2, 1, open, and you could drone in there if you want. Or if you want to do it the other way. Oh, sorry. Four, 2, 1, open, making your chords. Again, here's the other way I like it better. Just like that. Sorry. 5, 3, 3, 2, 4, 2, 1, open. You're still playing the same notes, just 2 different ways, and I hope that doesn't confuse you. I just know some people have a very hard time using that pinky here because their fingers are too short. So 4, 2, 1, O. You're going to make your A chord and just arpeggiate out and back. So let's play up to that point. Actually, let's play that third phrase. So let's play it from the beginning. Then we're playing our last phrase. And you notice that is all repetition. And that's actually the same as the second phrase. So the second phrase and that last phrase are identical. So let's play it all the way from the beginning. And again, that is why it's so important that you memorize this phrase by phrase, because otherwise it's just going to get confusing for you. So here's the first phrase. Here's your second phrase. Here's your third phrase. Here's your last and fourth phrase, same as the second. So I hope you enjoyed that. I think that's a very, very pretty piece. Practice it. And I don't know if you noticed this, but as I was repeating it, notice I still played it with the same feeling, the same emotion. I still put in the pauses and slowing it down a little bit, speeding it up, just to make it more interesting as I practiced it. And the way you practice it is really most likely how you're going to play it. Otherwise, you're just doing double steps, double work, trying to learn it and then play it with feeling and emotion later on. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson, and I will see you next week for your next and last Christmas carol. So thanks so much. We'll talk to you soon.